I woke up and the world was already in the room, not as light, not as birds, as a frequency, low and endless, humming behind the ribs like power lines over a city where the power has failed. Somewhere in Gaza, a child memorizes the word gone before she learns her own name. Somewhere in Lebanon, a boy counts the seconds between sirens and silence like a language lesson nobody signed him up for. Somewhere in Iran, a young woman's voice disappears into static, but the echo keeps burning through every wall that tried to hold her. And who gave the order? Say it. Who signed the check? Who called it strategy? Who flew home and slept in a bed that did not shake? Trump from his desk, Hexeth with his blessing, Netanyahu with the map already redrawn in his mind before the dust had chosen who to take. They called it complicated. It was not complicated. It was a choice made by men who will never hear the sound a building makes when it decides to become a grave. And here I stand in a quiet kitchen, tap water running steady, a phone full of their statements, their threats, their ultimatums, coffee going cold next to the names of the dead. I will never know how to carry the terrible gift of safety, the unbearable weight of knowing what it cost someone else. The century rehearses grief like it has somewhere to be, too fluent in apologies written after the fact, too skilled at condemning in the strongest terms, while the arms contracts clear customs. We made empathy a trending topic, we made outrage a limited series with a 2-week run we called exhaustion, compassion, fatigue, as if naming it absolves the architects. We scroll past hunger, past cities turned gray, past children under debris, their bombs mistook for threat. We whisper that we're helpless, but they are not. They chose every morning, they chose, and failure, dressed in its good suit, keeps telling us this was always the plan. Fear doesn't only scream, sometimes it rusts quietly in the joints, in the jaw, in the place behind the eyes where you store the things you cannot unknow. It waits until you're alone, then it replays them. The threats, the strikes, the handshakes, the silence that follow. The silence that followed the silence. You watched, they acted, you shared, they escalated, and you were grateful. God help you, grateful. It was not your building, not your daughter's school, not your particular sky on that particular morning. Somewhere a hand reaches for another hand. Someone passes bread across the rubble. Someone says stay and means it like the oldest prayer there is. Someone lights a candle, though every reason, every policy, every airstrike, every press conference says don't bother. That is what undows me, not the ruin, the persistence against the machine. A cup of tea poured for a stranger, a name spoken softly by someone who refuses to let it become a number, a heartbeat that says, we are still here. We are still here. We are still here. We are not numb, we are flooded. Flooded with knowing, flooded with faces, flooded with the sound of men in suits deciding whose grief is legitimate this quarter. We were not built for this much sorrow, and still show up and still be soft and still believe that softness is not weakness, that it is, in fact, the only thing they have not managed to manufacture. If there is hope left, let it come small, let it come ordinary. Let it be a loaf split in two, a ceasefire that holds one day longer than the threats allow, a night without the sound of their machines, a morning that begins with birds, just birds. Until then, we speak gently over the ruin. We build beauty in defiance of their wars. We say the names of the dead, not the names of the men who made them dead. We say the names so the dust does not win. We stay awake, we keep listening for the part of us their world could not bury. It is still there, under the noise, under the years, under the terrible ordinary weight of knowing